Hello, good morning, and welcome to The Distance. Happy Monday. This is strength training. My name is Natalie Cabanas, and I am a CrossFit Level 1 trainer. I'm so glad that you're here with me today. If you have been with me since the very beginning, I want to say welcome back and thank you to all my dedicated and consistent fans that are out there every Monday morning getting after it with me. And if you're brand new, I want to give you a warm welcome. We want to know, put it in the chat, say hi. Thank you again for joining me this morning. So this is strength training where we fine-tune major muscle groups in our body to help work and develop strength for when we are running and walking. How today's class will be set up is a 5-minute warm-up, a 5-minute demonstration. Today we've got a 12-minute workout, and then we've got a 5-minute cool down with some announcements. If you're wondering what equipment you might need today, you will need weights. So if you have a pair, that's great. If not, you know that you can always choose water bottles or canned food items, whatever you have around the house. And then also you will need a chair. So I've got my stuff ready to go. I'll go over options in case you don't have these things available. But either way, you'll get in a great workout today. So let's go ahead and kick things off. We've got our warm up. I hope you're ready to go. All right, ready? And in 3, 2, 1, we're kicking things off with a 1-minute run. So go ahead and start running in place. Get those knees up, pump those arms. Just want to get our heart rate moving. You can move around. Just whatever space you've got, start running. Jogging in place. We've got 30 more seconds. Move those arms, pump those knees. I always say that the warm-up will really set the tone for the workout. So let's be intentional about each movement that we do. We've got 10 more seconds, and then we're going to high knees. Speed it up a little bit. All right, in 3, 2, 1, stand in place. Bring those knees up. Try to keep your chest up as you do this. No need for speed here, but instead kind of focus on feeling it really in your hips. 30 seconds of these, and then we're going to mountain climbers. Really focus on the contraction in your abs. All right, 3, 2, 1. Mountain climbers. I'm gonna use this so you guys can see me. Get those knees to those elbows. You should be on a plank, in a plank on the ground. Ten more seconds, and we're going to push-ups. 3, 2, 1, and push up. You can do it on your toes or on your knees. 30 seconds. I'm going to do it to my elevated object. Remember, abs are tight, glutes are tight. Bring that chest all the way down to the ground. We've got 5 more seconds, and we're moving on to squats. 3, 2, 1. All right, feet shoulder width apart, toes pointed slightly out. Send those hips straight back. Keep that chest up. Drive through your heels. Knees should be tracking in line with your toes. 10 more seconds. Squeeze those glutes to the top. Want to make sure they're nice and warm this morning. All right, 3, 2, 1. Now we've got lunges. Good morning. Remember, we want our knee to kiss the ground. So we want that full range of motion. I'm adding a little bit of a twist. Make sure you rotate. 5 more seconds. We're going to alternating groiners. So those are going to be in a plank position. Then we're going into a runner's lunge. So plank position, alternate between bringing your right foot up, bringing it back, and then bringing your left foot up. And back. 10 more seconds. We're gonna flip over on our backs. Give me one more. All right, get to your back, and we've got bridges. Firmly plant those feet, and then lift those hips up and back, down. Try to create a straight angle with your shoulders, hips, and your knees as you bring those hips up. We've got 10 more seconds, and we're finishing off this warm-up with jumping jacks. 3, 2, 1. Back on your toes, and begin. Remember to land lightly on your feet. Stretch those arms all the way overhead. We've got 10 more seconds. By now your heart rate should definitely be up. All right. 3, 2, 1. Yes. Good job, guys. Good job. Let me stop my timer. Turn our jams down. All right. Great job. First part of today is done. Next up, we'll be moving to our demonstration portion of the workout. Today, we've got 3 movements. I've got my lovely assistant, and I have to give him a shout out because today's his birthday. So happy birthday to my husband, Eduardo.
Hello, good morning.
Thank you for joining us. Okay, so first up, movement that you guys should know by now, we're gonna do the shoulder press. So he's gonna grab his 2 dumbbells. He's gonna stand with his feet about shoulder width apart, toes pointed slightly out at a 45-degree angle. He's gonna start by resting those dumbbells on his shoulders. Notice that his elbows are in. From here, his abs are tight, his quads are squeezed, his glutes are tight. All he's gonna do is just push straight up. Lock out all the way overhead and come back down. All right, now show them the tempo that you could use in the workout. Just make sure as you do these that you're locking out completely at the top. We want to get that full range of motion that we always talk about. We're going to be working our shoulders, building that strength. All right, Eduardo, looks good. All right, number 2 movement of today is called the renegade row, which is actually a new movement I'm excited to introduce to you guys. Basically, it is a push-up with a dumbbell row. Eduardo's going to start down on the ground. The idea is, if you can, to do the push-up by holding on to the dumbbells. So he'll get in plank position, he'll bring his chest to the deck, he'll push back up, and he'll stay in that plank position and row with his right arm, and then row with his left arm. Notice that his hips stay stagnant. He's not twisting at all. So I'll give that to you one more time. Good. If doing a push-up on the dumbbells or whatever your object is not possible or doesn't work for you today, just take your hands off of the object and just do a normal push-up. So you'll notice he's not holding them now, he's going down, he's coming back up. Then he'll grab the dumbbell or whatever your object is, and then he'll still row on each side. If you don't have dumbbells, you could just do push-ups and still do the same motion with your arms. You're focusing on really tightening in your lats, pull with your elbows, and you'll still get a good movement today. Remember that if push-ups on your toes are too much, you can also do push-ups on your knees. So lots of options today. And you'll notice he's doing push-ups on his knees now, same thing. All right, so that's movement number 2. And then last but not least, the final movement of today is another new movement, which is called Bulgarian split squats. So basically what that is a lunge with an elevated foot. That's why we want to have a chair today. So you'll notice he'll set up by first planting whatever foot he's going to stay on, and then he lifted up his opposite foot to place it on the chair. There's two ways that you can place your foot on the chair. Notice that he has his toes underneath him, but you could also prop up on your toe and do it like so. It's kind of like whatever you want to get used to. So right now, as we're kind of warming up, try each and see what works best for you. From here, all he's gonna do is go into a lunge. Go as low as you can and then come back up. Focus on really squeezing in that glute. Notice his chest is staying upright. And the other part of today that makes it more difficult is if you do actually hold the weights. If holding the weights is too much, you could always drop those down, so you could just not use them at all. There we go. So just doing the split squat without the weights. Or if getting into that position is also a no-go for today, you could always just do reverse lunges. So standing and going just straight into that lunge by taking a step back. If you need assistance while doing that lunge, you could also hold on to whatever object is near you, like, a chair or whatever else. Use that to guide you and do your best to try to get that full range of motion by getting that knee all the way to the ground. So again, lots of options today, whatever you're most comfortable with, but those are all three of our movements. All right, think I covered everything?
Yes.
We're good to go. Well, thank you again for your help, Eduardo.
Good luck, guys.
Okay, so what's the workout for today? I told you it's 12 minutes, so we've got a 12-minute EMOM, meaning every minute on the minute, we're gonna do a certain movement. So the point today is to work for 45 seconds and then to rest for 15 seconds of each minute. So our three movements, we're starting off with 45 seconds of shoulder press, 45 seconds of renegade row, and then 45 seconds of your Bulgarian split squat. That is a mouthful. All right, so basically we have those three movements. We're gonna go through it four times, and then that will equal our 12-minute EMOM. All right, I'll give you guys a second to get everything ready. I'm gonna set up my equipment how I want it, and then we'll get started in 1 minute, all right? Make sure you guys can see me. Okay. Well, I guess we're good there. All right. Wasn't sure if I wanted to rearrange, but just gotta make sure. Okay. All right. Oh, one note for you guys. So when we think about resting or breaks or sets like that, the point is to try to keep moving for the entire 45 seconds. So do your best to really push yourself to just work that amount of time. With your split squats, I'd suggest trying to do 8 to 10 reps on one leg and then switching to the other leg within that minute. So challenge yourself. If that's too much, you can go with 5, but I'm really trying to look for 8 to 10. All right? Okay, here we go. Remember, get your watch ready, because if we don't set our watch, it's like the workout never happened. Okay. All right, guys, it's Monday. Give me your best. Let's do this. I'll count us down. All right, here we go. Starting off with our shoulder press. 3, 2, 1, and go. Get those objects, push them up. Let's set the pace for the whole workout. "20 seconds in. Remember that rest is coming. Keep working. Abs are tight, quads are tight. 15 more seconds. Remember to breathe. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, next up, we've got our renegade row. Here we go, 5 seconds, get into position. 3, 2, 1, and go. Try to keep that good plank position, guys. We've got 15 more seconds. Give me one more. And 5 seconds. And rest. All right, next up, got our split squats. Maybe go ahead and get in place so you're ready to go. And begin. Remember to keep that chest up. Thirty seconds. It's 10 on one of my legs, so I'm switching to the other. 5 seconds. And rest. All right, guys, one round done. We've got 3 more. Take a deep breath. Get ready to go into the next one. All right, back to our shoulder press. Glutes tight. Pushing those arms straight up. Got it, guys. Starting our Monday off right. Sweating. Being productive. 15 seconds. Hold on. Keep moving. Almost there. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Next up, renegade row. Think about what you learned from the first round and kind of readjust this round if you need to. This time, I think I'm gonna do my push-ups just regularly on the ground. All right, go ahead and begin. So I'm doing my push-up on the ground, and then I am rowing with my dumbbell, which is right by my side. Remember to keep those hips as stagnant as possible. If you need a break, take it, shake it out, come back to it. We've got 10 seconds. Try to give me one more. And rest. All right, next up we got our split squats. Last round my balance was a little off, so I'm gonna not use the weights this time, try to perfect my form, which is also important. All right, guys, here we go, and begin. Remember, balance is just as much a part of this as the strength. So we're working on balance while we do these. Try to go as low as you can. Focus on that balance. We've got 15 seconds. I'm putting my arms out in front of me. It's helping me balance. You got it, guys. 5 seconds. Give me 2 more. Squeeze those glutes and rest. All right. 2 rounds down, 2 more to go. We're back at the top of the shoulder press. You're doing great. We've got 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Get those weights up. Here we go. Remember, abs are tight, quads are tight, glutes are tight. Just shooting those dumbbells straight up. Twenty more seconds. Try to keep it up. Keep moving. Remember, you can always slow down, but try to keep moving. 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, rest. Next up, going back to our row. Remember, for me, I'm just doing my push-ups on the ground, then I'm rowing each time because I noticed the dumbbells were hurting my hands. So if you gotta do push-ups on your knees, whatever works, so we can get good work in. All right, and begin. Renegade row. Pull with your elbows, you should feel it in your lats. All right, we got 15 seconds. Give me one more, give me two more. Push yourself. And 3, 2, 1. Good job. Rest, rest, rest. Going back to our split squats. Go ahead and get set up. You got 5 seconds. And begin. Gotta find the right angle for this. Remember guys, 8 to 10 on one side, and then switch. Last round I had done 7 on my right, so I finished 3 more, and then I just rotated. Woo! Lost my balance. Like I said, that's as much as part of this as the strength. We've got 5 seconds. Try to finish that set. I think I have 4 more. All right, and rest. Good job, guys. We've got 1 round through of every movement. 3 seconds, grab those weights, back to shoulder press. Begin, here we go. Let's finish this strong. 45 seconds, pounding it out. Explode straight up. Remember, there's no dip in the shoulder press. The rest of your body is nice and quiet. It does not move. You've got 20 seconds. Remember, if you need a break, shake it out, and then get back to it. 15 seconds. You got it, guys. Fight through this last set. 5 seconds. Come on, don't stop. And rest. Next up, renegade row. Get in that push-up position. Get ready to go. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Push up, row with your left, row with your right. Let's go down to the knees. Keep it up, guys. We've got 20 more seconds. Ten more, 10 more. Arms are starting to go. But we can do it, come on. Oh, and rest. All right, last but not least, we've got our split squats. Get set up. This is our last round. And begin. Remember, think about sets of 8 to 10. And then switch to your other leg. Keep that chest up. Remember, if these too much for you, you can do your lunges, reverse lunges. We've got 10 seconds. We gotta do 4 to finish this set. All right, guys, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Don't forget to turn your watch off. Good job, good job. All right. Make sure you get a sip of water. Hydrate. Good job, everybody. 12 minutes, 2 new movements. Look at you, learning things this Monday. Doesn't it feel great? All right, guys, great job. Let's just stretch with 2 different movements. I'll give you some announcements and I'll let you go. All right. The first stretch I want us to do is just a regular runner's lunge. So go ahead and pick your right foot, keep it forward. Let's stay up in this position and just sit here for a moment. We'll raise our arms over our head and sit deeper into this lunge, focusing on our hips, really pulling into the ground. All right, let's just switch it to the other side. Again, reach up tall to the sky. Really think about letting your hips just sit deep into the ground. The gravity is pulling you. All right, good job. And then just to stretch out our arms, let's just do a couple swing backs. Alternate your right arm to your left arm. Just stretch these arms and shoulders out after we worked them. All right, let's give me some 5 arm circles to the front. Just really feeling those joints. And then 5 circles to the back. Really stretch that back. Open that up. So many of us sit at a computer all day. Really think about stretching and opening that chest. Oh, that feels great. And then lastly, put your arms behind your back if you can. Push those arms straight out. And then switch hands. Alternate how you're holding that. And if you can, just bend on over. Let your arms fall down to the ground. Let your chest just sit there. Feel that stretch in your shoulders. Great job today, everybody. You should be proud of what you've accomplished. Remember that on Wednesday, you can join my staffer, Justin Gaiman, as he does his plyometrics workout at 8 a.m. If you're liking what I've got on today, this is part of our Peachtree collection. Our landmark collection is what it's called this year for the Peachtree. It's available on the Atlanta Track Club web store. Remember that we're always accepting feedback, so if you have any, please send it to thedistance@atlantatrackclub.org. We always want to hear, what are you looking for? What are you liking? What would you like to see? So send us an email. We'd really appreciate it. Last but not least, remember that if you know somebody that could benefit from this workout, do me a favor, take the link and send it to them over social media or text message. Remember that we just want to keep everybody active and healthy during this time. And to stay up to date on all the things that we're doing, make sure that you're following Atlanta Track Club on all of our social media platforms. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button on YouTube because we've always got new content coming out, and that way you'll always see what's available. All right, guys, I hope you have a great and productive day. Thank you again for joining me, and I can't wait to see you next Monday.